Yo, yo, what is up, chat? Hope we are all doing well today. Welcome to another live stream. Let's see, right. Pop out this right here. Nice beans. Let's see. Probably gonna have to put it here eventually. But, yeah, hello. Hope we are having a great Thursday afternoon, morning, evening, whatever and whenever you are watching this stream. I hope you all have a great and wonderful day. So, today we're going to be playing the Mario Kart 64 decompilation, by the wonderful person who created it. I actually have it in his in my description right now. I have the name of it when it wants to load. There we go. HarbourMasters for decompiling this game. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, we're gonna be playing the Mario Kart 64. Like I said, decompilation port. But I'd like to welcome in the people who are also here. And if you are here, then hello. Welcome in Mario Gamer. Welcome Josu. And welcome David. And also, happy birthday as well, David, to you. Hope you have a great day. And I hope whatever you get for your birthday, I hope you enjoy it to the fullest. Right, now because Mario Kart World's new update is so friggin' trash, we are going to be playing Mario Kart 64 decompilation. There we go. Niall, hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Alright, I'm going to turn off the music here, because we don't need the music now. And we're gonna go ahead and fire up the game. Well, once it wants to load. Oh great, it's freezing up again. The joyful time of being a content creator, people. Where are we? Here we are. Right. Gotta turn down the audio here. About negative 30 decibels. We'll do the job. Switch over here. And yes, I'm actually using the Stream Deck. I'm trying to make sure that this little device has a purpose. Alright, let me fire that up. Minimize that. Alright, just make sure that is in the full screen. Alright, I'm just gonna minimize that so I can have the YouTube chat right there. Alright, let me see. Why is the game not showing up? It was working before. Let me try again. Ah, here we are. There we go. That's better. I was like wondering where the game. Where was the game at? I want me game. Alright. Everything looks pretty good so far anyways. Alright. Let's go ahead and begin. I'm gonna actually move my microphone right there. And then just move that out of the way. Okay, at least the controller works. That's one good thing. 3D spinning logo. So it seems like this decompilation as well doesn't really have it to the menus are like in widescreen. I guess like unless like you completely remade this game with the same assets but stretch it, but made the background like 16:9. Like you would have to completely re-render that. So I can understand why it was left as it is in 4:3. I mean, to be fair, these were games that were released at a time where 16:9 wasn't really a thing. Now, I did have a little bit of a play test of this to test to see if this works, of course. So as you can probably tell, I've already got the gold cup right here. But let's go ahead and play it. Oh my god. You literally, when you hit the A button and you instantly go into a race, the load times are stupidly quick. They are stupidly quick. It is like almost like, are we even playing on the same console anymore? Also, yo, Jonathan. Yeah. But if you want to know how I feel about Mario Kart 64 as a game as a whole, it's honestly like, you know, it's a pretty solid kart racer. The only thing that obviously about this game is that I personally don't like is how stupidly like rubber bandy the CPUs are. I think it's more akin to it on, what was it? More akin to it on 150 than it is, because right now I'm only playing on 50cc right here. I'm not playing on 150 or anything of that matter. I mean, technically I could have played 150 if I wanted to, but I chose not to. I chose to because I don't think I don't know. Do I feel like completing this game? I mean, I completed like the Crash. I completed Crash Team Racing story mode all in one stream. It would be funny if I did the same with this. Oh yeah, and yeah, apparently it seems like they've also removed the little option to remove the, what's its face? Remove the audio. Also, I just noticed the map up there is in the incorrect place as well. It should be a lot more further down, but for some reason it's not. It's just like there, right next to where the time is. Funny how that works. I forgot that that the controls are different to fire an item. As you can probably tell, I am more of a Mario Kart player where they have the fire button on the shoulder buttons rather than having it on like a face button. That's kind of like what it is with Crash Team Racing in a way, where the fire button is actually pretty much on the akin to an A button on this controller. Gotta love as well as it loads the next one. You can see like a skybox right there. Okay, I didn't quite get it right. But yeah, Mario Kart 64 is definitely a fine game. I will say. Oh, I just crashed. Right. It's definitely a fine game. Again, the rubber banding doesn't help this game's case. Also, the controls aren't really that good as well. The drifting was... I mean, look, the drifting is fine, but it's like... It's no... Like... It's no Mario Kart, like, DS, for example, where after you drift, you get, like, a little bit of a boost. Whereas this one doesn't really have it that much, to be honest. I mean, I don't care if I come anywhere lower as well. What the heck? Okay, that happened. Why am I not... Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot that I was using the wrong button. I was like, why am I pressing the wrong button for? Okay, well, I'm coming in 6 here. Oh, wait, we got one more lap. Okay, I forgot about that. I totally forgot that we had one more lap. Yeah. Oh, come on. Every time when that happens. Alright, got a boost. Let's go. Yeah, I'm sure you all have seen it as well, but I'm going to mention it here anyways, because I can. But first things first, I have to hit Mario. And the second thing, Mario Kart World got updated to version 1.1.2, and I'm gonna be real, this has to be the worst Mario Kart World update ever. Like, of course, you know, it fixed a couple of things. Like, that's just, like, normal for a game. Because, obviously, you want a game to be better. But how do you make a game have some things that, obviously, okay, you're not going to probably pay that much attention to. But how... But, like, the one aspect that really got people going, myself included, was... Why was the online versus mode changed? Why was it changed to where now that if you select the random option, you essentially just you just get picked like one of the tracks, and even worse, it's one of the tracks where intermission happens as well. Now, personally, I don't mind the intermission like tracks personally. The idea, I think the idea is good on paper. However, in execution, it kind of does fall flat on its face. But honestly, this has to be like the worst like update patch I think I've ever seen. And I haven't even updated my game. For the record, I have not updated my game to the newest 1.1.2. And I wish I could tell my console to never update to that version unless a 1.1.2 2.1 like hotfix update comes out where they basically reverse that. Like, I know Nintendo wants to basically I know what Nintendo wants you to do. They want you to experience the intermission tracks, but it's like, well, sure, but like, what if someone doesn't want that? Then what? Then what? Like, like why at that point just even bother changing something when it didn't even need to be changed in the first place? That's what baffles me. What baffles me is the fact that they felt the need to address it. They didn't. They seriously didn't need to address this one stupid bloody thing about it. It's just like, you've just changed it for the sake of changing it. Like, what is this meant to benefit? This doesn't benefit anyone. This doesn't benefit you as the developer. This doesn't benefit the people who are playing the game. It doesn't benefit anyone. And it's no matter what region as well you are in. It's just no. You just know. Let's just say that for the record. If you think an update doesn't need to be updated to address this one problem, maybe it's best you don't fix it. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on it. Also, hey Kiki, by the way, I haven't said hi to you yet. Ah, nice. I got the boost. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, by the way. I decided to go on a bit of a rant about the new Mario Kart World update. Because of how utterly shite it is. Seriously, this is the... it's honestly the worst, like, fucking update ever to a game. And I love Mario Kart World. I think it's a solid game. Also, hey, Jacob VR. You'll sub to me? Hey, we'd love to have you on board. The Mario Kart World update is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's fucking stupid. That update, I will say for certain, is the most fucking out of touch update I think Nintendo has ever released for a game. And what's crazy about that, none of the other games, like Mario Kart 8, both Wii U and Switch, never had this. Never had this. Now, of course, we are talking about a Mario Kart game that doesn't really have interconnected tracks, and a game that does have interconnected tracks. But, like, why fix something when you clearly are seeing... like, Nintendo seriously must be seeing this and thinking to themselves, yeah, maybe we should have not done that. You've seen it on TW98 and Shortcat's channels. Yeah, I did watch the one by Shortcat's video. I think I did see the one by Troy. It's honestly just ridiculous how Nintendo can just do that. Like, they just did it because they want us to... it's like they're forcing us to enjoy these intermission tracks. It's just like... Nah. This update was a big fucking L on Nintendo's part. Yeah, it was a big L on Nintendo. Now Mario Kart World has the same online feature as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Well, at least in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you could still choose random, and it will be random. Whereas, well, what's happening now in Mario Kart World? I honestly hate it. I do. Cause what is the point of changing something that previous Mario Kart games never had issue with? You know what I mean? Like, why is it now that Nintendo has taken issue with this? Like, come on, just give me a fucking break. Honestly, Nintendo sometimes, like, Nintendo makes amazing games. They do. They make fantastic games. Hang on. There we go. They make fantastic games. But unfortunately, this update was the biggest, like, miss of the century. Like, I'm a fan of Nintendo, but even I can't deny, Nintendo, that was like a big fucking L on your part. Might as well pick random every time. Yeah. At that point, you might as well actually do that. Like, seriously, you might as well actually do that. It's still funny to me that even when a game, when this game is decompiled, they still, the characters are still 2D, like, cuttable PNGs. Like, cuttable PNG GIF files that are racing on 3D models. Because the races took too much like space because the N64 couldn't handle that much characters of 3D models. You know, if they wanted to, they could have made the player character a 3D model and all the rest of the characters are like 2D sprites. They could have done it that way. But look what happened. I do have to say, playing Mario Kart 64 in widescreen and 60 FPS as well does actually wonders for this track as well. Also, playing the original, like, Toad's Turnpike as well definitely is definitely something very jarring, if you ask me. Because when you look at this versus like the Mario Kart 8 version of this track, it's almost night and day difference of the differences between the original track here and the 8 version. Also, hey Mario Forest Studios, hope you're doing well. But yeah, honestly, this is actually a lot nicer to play. To be fair, if I was to play Mario Kart 64 for another video again, I would actually be using this instead. I would. I would actually be using this decompilation more than the than the original, because the original only ran at 30 FPS. It was utter shite anyways. I mean, look, we have to understand that very old games, like, you can't expect very old games to meet a certain amount of, like, standard as if it's like a modern game. You can, if you were remastering it, you can only do so much before you eventually just, like, throw in the towel and call it a day. At least this right here is, like, good enough, I suppose. You know, it would be cool if they eventually did release, like, a Mario 3D All-Stars, but for Mario Kart. The games would be this game, Double Dash, and Wii. That would be the games that would be on the collection. Just hopefully that if they do indeed do that, that they don't, like, make it such a lazy slop. Frappe Snowland. I've had plenty of memories, quote unquote, with this track on Mario Kart DS. Corb. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, the only thing that I don't like about this game is, well, that one thing is that you have to hold your items with holding down the B button, on a controller, and I wouldn't love to know what that felt like on an original N64 controller holding it. Good, great to hear. We're playing the Mario Kart 64 decompilation by HarbourMasters. I'm sure you've probably seen it. It's the Z button on the N64. Joy. It's on the back of the prong. That has the stick. Yeah, I've never held an N64 controller, for the record. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have an N64 controller. If I was, I would be playing this game the most authentic way I could. I mean, there is the NSO, like, N64 expansion thing. But, like, eh. It's meh. I mean, I would love to have an original Nintendo 64. Probably with a copy of this game, of course. Wow, thank you. Now my main is actually winning. Okay, now my main just ran into something. I don't know what exactly. Sorry, me. But yeah, yeah, I would love to have this game. Oh great! Just because I ran into a banana. Oh come on! Can't believe this. You can actually hold your item with ZL as well. Did not know that, to be honest. There are some USB ones on Amazon. Not sure how well they work, but it's worth a try. I probably could. You have an N64 in this game, but only in Japanese because you imported yours from Japan with a regional unlock mod. Yeah, that came with a console. The track that is very unrecognizable in Mario Kart World. That is one thing I'll say. Oh yes, it does work. Why would? I'm surprised how I wasn't even holding that button all that time. I should have been doing that all. I should have been doing that instead of holding down the bloody B button. Makes drifting now actually a little bit more easier. Which, yeah, I don't know if you can call this which I don't know if you can call this quote unquote drifting. You've not seen Choco Mountain in Mario Kart World. You haven't got a Switch 2 yet. All I'll say, it's it will definitely not look the same as like what it was in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, for example. I'll just say that for a fact. Right. I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. Dang it, Luigi! Dang it, Ouija! Every time when I go over the you know, the bumps, I'm almost like my modern brain mindset kind of just wants me to tell you, hey, make sure you pressing the trick button. But there is no trick button. There's a drift button. There's a drift button. There is no trick button. Yeah, it is so... It is so unrecognizable, Choco Mountain in Mario Kart World. Like I've played it as well. Yo, Blue Hedgehog man, how's it going? You just looked at the Mario Kart World version and only watched like 3 seconds of it, and what? I think it's because my desktop audio is down.
Yeah, it's just quiet on the stream. I'm just watching it though.
Okay.
You're really loud and really clear, but the game audio is very, very loud.
Okay. Well.
Maybe in decibel would be better.
Like 26. Have a listen now. All right. All right. Let me get my chat back up. Oh yeah. Yeah. Obviously, I won't spoil the game for those who haven't played Mario Kart World yet or are planning to get Mario Kart World. Good game, by the way, I will say. Good game, ruined by one update. It was going well until Nintendo made it not well. Yeah, that figured. Also, I think I need to change the motion controls challenge. Link as well in Nightbot. I'll have to do that in a bit. At least the good thing is that I don't have to worry about in Mario Kart 64 is star ranks. I don't have to worry about that. How do I keep... Well, I am playing as a very light character, so that's probably to be expected. Alright, fire at Bowser, fire at the person at the Donkey Kong who I have beef with. And I have a golden mushroom. And hitting walls, because that's what I do best. Alright, there we go. We're in front. Painting and Fun. Great name. Welcome in. I'm going to take the shortcut right here. God, the drifting in this is so, like, awkward. I'm kind of glad once we got to Mario Kart DS that they finally figured out how to make drifting feel good. Like, feel actually natural for once. Instead of just doing instead of trying to, every Mario Kart game, still figure out how to make the drift feel good. Feel good and still rewarding. Because right now, this has to be the worst, like, version of drifting, even though, like, technically... Nope. That happened. I like how when you have an item behind you as well, that you just go incredibly fast. Let's see... Yeah, if you ram into a heavy character as a light character, you spin out. Yeah. Try Super Mario Karts and Super Circuit drifting. I have tried the... I think I have tried drifting in both those games. Just never thingied, I suppose. I mean, it is what it is anyway, so... Right, well, here's our once again, our award ceremony. We won. We took the W. Here's a character that is... Oh. Looks like Peach has took the L. It's better to just turn and let off accelerating in those games. Yeah. Because the funny thing is when you drift in, let's say, Super Mario Kart, for example, the more that you try and drift, you essentially at that point like start spinning yourself out. Alright, I'm going back to Yosh. Wario Stadium. You ready for the longest version of Wario Stadium that they eventually cut down in Mario Kart World? Another Mario Kart World track? Yep. That they actually cut down the length of that of the track. Which honestly, the ones that they cut the length of the track downs on in Mario Kart's in N64 tracks, so much better. Like honestly, by shortening the amount of time that you have to race around the track, is the more times that you can actually just use it to just get to the next track. Also, what am I doing? Hello? I was Okay. Well, I gotta catch up here. Yeah, I'm 50cc, by the way. It's funny how I couldn't even reverse back. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. This track, the speedrun for this track is 14 seconds. Dang. That's crazy. Alright, anyways, well, I'm in first place anyway, so I'm happy about that. As long as I'm in front, that is fine. Sometimes in this game, I sometimes just don't even bother drifting, because it's not even worth it, because it doesn't feel as rewarding as it is when you play like games like Mario Kart DS and Wii. Plus 7 and 8 and World. You bought the Japanese version of Pokemon Diamond for Nintendo DS? Nice. Hope you enjoy playing it. Because of course it's funny, right? It's funny how the home consoles are always the ones that are region locked. Yeah, like all the handhelds, like all the Nintendo handhelds were region free. Funny how that works and the irony, right? Like, it's kind of like there's one rule for consoles and then there's the exception for handhelds. It's kind of funny, isn't it? I will also say as well, you'll definitely be seeing a lot less crashing out on this stream than I did in my Mario Kart World stream. Well, luckily it's really easy to region-free mod an N64. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest. I think playing Crash Team Racing's like Drift in 1999 is a lot better than drifting in Mario Kart like 64. Yeah, nice try, Bowser. It's funny how you get lightning and yet you still keep your items. Try and do that in any modern Mario Kart games. I guarantee you will not be holding on to any of your items. Well, I guess except for... Has there ever been another occasion where that has been the exception? I don't think so. To my knowledge, anyways. Right, we're just swiftly making our way. Not downtown. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, like, I understand why Nintendo at that time probably added, like, a thing where you could remove the music, but I'm kind of glad that they don't have it anymore. Like, none of the other newer Mario Karts don't have that feature, because it's kind of pointless in my opinion. Plus, if you were someone who didn't play this game first, played any of the games, and then tried going to this one, yeah, you would see how incredibly confusing it would be. Let's see. Except for the Nintendo 3DS family systems, they weren't region free. Yeah, true. Yeah, they weren't region free. You've never played Crash Team Racing before. Well, good thing is you can actually buy the Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled on modern platforms. You'll definitely love it that way. Unless you have to have the original version, definitely score yourself the PS1 original. Yeah, you also keep your items if you fall off the track too. Yeah. Hey, it's the track that also appears in Wii. Well, I messed that up. I like how in the original Mario Kart 64 version, like the lighting here makes everything here look a lot brighter than I think it does in Mario Kart 64, but then when we get in here is where, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. maybe in here it's a lot, the darkness of being inside here is a lot more darker in the original than it is in Wii. Yeah, nice try, Mario. You hate Yoshi's falls in Wii. I personally don't mind it, to be fair. The thing is with me is that I don't know. I don't really think about most of the time of the tracks that I'm playing on. Like, I don't really have that much of an opinion on the tracks. I just play them and don't think about it. Because I'm pretty sure, like, okay, be real, right? 9 times out of 10, you're not thinking about how trash or good a track is. You're more focusing on trying to win and not let your opponents, well, especially online as well, beat your ass. Let's just say that for a fact. Like let's be real here. And you all know you know for a fact that this is the case. Right, first place. It's impossible to beat the staff ghost with a Wii wheel. I don't know. Yeah, I think Purple Phoenix did when she did the time trials challenge with motion controls. I remember that. I don't remember how many attempts it was of that track as well. Well, not this track, but the Yoshi Falls one. Oh, excuse me. Alright, here we go. Hey, it's the one that came back in Mario Kart 8. Well, the Wii U DLC, I should say. You know, listening to the listening to the Mario Kart World remix of Wario Stadium, and then listening to Royal Raceway's remix in Mario Kart 8's Wii U DLC. I don't know. I think I kind of like the Mario Kart 8 version a little bit of its remake music track. I kind of like it, to be fair, more than the Mario Kart World version, in my opinion. You just remembered how they gated off the Peach's castle in Mario Kart 8, so you can't drive up to it like you can here. Yeah. You know, if I'm doing this in time trials right now, I probably would do that. Hey Mario Gamer, welcome on in. You can't unlock mirror mode. In which game? Mario Kart World. Okay, so the requirements to unlock mirror mode is quite stupid, I will say. So basically, you have to get, like, what? I think it was like 40 P-switches, 10 Peach Medallion coins, I believe 10 question mark panels. You also have to get first play. You also have to get a gold trophy in the Grand Prix and Knockout Tour. But I think like winning first place is not really that necessary. But let's be honest here. I think we're all about that thing. Okay, I'm in front. How is Mario in front of me? Okay, that is a glitch. That is a glitch. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't realize Mario was suddenly in front all of a sudden. Okay. You thought it was simple as 3-star in 150cc? That was what you did in all other Mario Kart games except Mario Kart World. For some reason, they decided to change that up, and I don't know why. I don't know why they thought you had to go into free roam, do these things. Well, complete Grand Prix, then complete Knockout Tour, then go into free roam, get 40 P switches, 10 Peach Medallion coins, 10 question mark panels, then race the 150cc Special Cup one last time, and then you unlock it. I don't get that. I don't get why that's even a requirement. How did Mario win there at all? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. I think that was a glitch. HarbourMasters, if you're watching this, I think I've discovered a new glitch. I think I discovered a new glitch for you that you'll definitely need to figure out how to fix. And I just got hit by my own green shell. Yeah, that's what you get, Mario. There's no point firing these other red shells until I'm in close proximity to the next person. Of course I would hit the wall. Come on, how was I? Nah, come on. Screw off with that. Screw off. Okay, I'm just gonna, oh, that was close. Joy. Jesus, I hate how this is the one thing I hate about Mario Kart 64, and I think you can see it right there on full display, the rubber banding. Eh? What? Like, where the hell did you two suddenly come from? Oh, come on! Yeah, I think that is the case. Oh, third. I still won. This is a good thing, right? It's a good thing I don't have to worry about star requirements. It's a good thing that I don't have to worry about that. Otherwise, I would be starting this more many times than it ever needs to. Just seeing Bowser just drive off. they can drive through walls. How Nintendo thought at that time they thought that was acceptable is beyond me. Yeah, if they get hit off screen, they will stop with no spin animation and instantly speed up again. Mario Kart 64 for ya. Here's another one that's in Mario Kart Wii as a retro track. Yes, a Wii retro track. How the hell did I just get lightning in second place? Okay, I guess I'm now cheating. I am now cheating. If the CPUs can cheat, the players can cheat. We're all cheating. This game was designed to make the player cheat with the CPUs, and the CPUs cheat with the player. Ah, you know where I should have put it? I should have put it here. There you go. Also, Dumb Drum. What a name. Hope you're doing well. Beep 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 beep. Yoshi. Yeah, I'm doing good. Dumb Drum. Do I have to say I do love your username. Yeah, I'll put a fake item box right there. There you go. See? None of the CPUs can do anything about it. After the N64 Zelda games and Star Fox and Mario 64 all got ported to PC, we saw this coming a mile away. To be fair, I don't remember which one I remember seeing. The only time that I ever downloaded like a decomp or recomp was the Sonic Unleashed recomp, which was using a Xbox 360 version to essentially allow you to play the game. Okay, there we go. Well, record for this track is 20.46. Interesting. You live in a world where Backyard Baseball 97 is now on Switch and PS5 and mobile. A Wii U / Switch track. Yep. Another one of... This one, though, however... Nice. This one, however, you can't really see what position you are in or even, like, your placement. they've made it where you can't even see any of that stuff. So you basically have to play through the entire track until you've... Where the hell did you come from? Yep, okay. So, yeah, we've still are finding out to this very day that CPUs still like to cheat. Like right there. You know, sometimes when you think about it, right, you sometimes think, did the programmers did the programmers when they released this code this properly? Well, I'm not talking about the decompilation. I'm talking about the original version that you could buy on the actual cartridge. That's the one I'm talking about. I was really thinking. I was like, am I gonna be able to make it through this? Yeah, take that, Bowser. Take that, Bowser. Oh crap! God, it takes forever to get back on the track. Alright, there we go. Of course, there would be one more person ahead. Where the hell did they go? Huh? Oh, there he is. Oh, wait. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, the red shell just like, where you going, man? Kind of crazy, right? Appreciate the 6 likes so far. If you are indeed enjoying this stream, be sure to hit the like button. A DS track. Oh yeah. A DS retro track. Banshee Boardwalk. Excuse me. It's just funny to me that I'm holding an item and yet look how incredibly fast I go. Look how incredibly fast the CPUs also go. Like, this is 50cc, by the way. This is 50cc. I am not playing 150cc. Alright, that should slow you lot down. Hey Rachel, hope you're doing well. Would you believe the only battle course that hasn't returned yet is Double Deck? And I fell in the track. I see what you're doing there, Kiki. you're essentially mirroring the mirror mode text. Ha! Get got. Also, how do? Oh yeah. Now I realize. Now I remember why I'm 5th. The other way, Toad. Did I just see a banana move? I swear you see some things that you never thought you would ever thought you would see. Dang you! Ah! I did it myself! No! Well, I should have expected that. I should have expected that. Oh, come on! Brother, this is absolutely terrible. Oh, and I get a blue shell, but everyone's finished. James carted. Yep. Or at least I get to retry. That's something you do not get in modern Mario Kart. An ability to retry a track. I think this only what? I think Super Mario Kart, this game, and Super Circuit had it? Because Double Dash and onwards all just made you just go to the next track anyways, regardless of your position. Right, let's hopefully not screw up. Alright, what am I getting? I'm getting nothing. That's fun. Thank you, bats. And I fell off. Yes, off the track. Wow, the last one just didn't even bother. Oh god, I hate the controls. Ah! Okay. That happened. Okay, I hate how the red shells are actually pointless if they're not near a nearby player. And by nearby player, I mean literally a CPU. Okay, well, Bowser won. Bowser won. It is only in Super Mario Kart this and Super Circuit that you have to retry a course. Hmm. Yeah, and what was it as well? Yeah, I think both Super Mario Kart and Super Circuit, as you said, Kiki, as well. Yeah, you only had lives to retry a track, whereas this one, you basically can just try as many times as you want until you actually win. Alright, Rainbow Road. The longest Rainbow Road ever. Where are the sections at, huh? Oh, I got a boost. Crap. And I'm already getting hit by a chain chomp. An even better version than the one in 8 Deluxe. For you, what, you like the original version than the 8 Deluxe one? Oh god. I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm actually kind of glad that this track got cut down a whole lot. Because at least it makes it so that the race ends a lot faster. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is too short. I think the one in 8 Deluxe actually is fine in my opinion. Whereas this is like, Jesus, you could probably do all of this, ask someone to get you a drink, eat a sandwich in the same time that it would have taken you to do, like, let's say maybe 5 or more laps around the 8 version. Have I seen the ultra wide support? Yeah, I have. I mean my main monitor that I'm reading chat on is an ultra wide, but I'm playing on the one that isn't that. If I was to put it on this ultra wide, I would have to readjust it in OBS, and quite frankly, I just don't want to right now. But I'll probably post it on my community tab, anyways. Crap. Yeah, and also yeah, and hey to you as well, Jeff Rowe. Jeez, this is only the second lap, by the way. This is the second lap, for the record. If you don't do the shortcut. You'd rather do 100 laps of Mario Kart World Rainbow Road than 100 laps of N64 Rainbow Road. The good thing about that Rainbow Road, to use that, is that at least in that, you can just, at least it's like sectioned by where you are in the track. Also, yo, Mr. Gamer. Hope you're doing well. Right. Avoid the chain chomp for some reason on the ground. I don't know why. It's funny to me that the chain, for whatever reason, they put the chain jumps like somewhere below the ground. Well, partially below the ground, anyways. Like how the bananas speed you up. Yeah, it's kind of funny how that happens. Yeah, it's just it happens with bananas. It happens with the fake item box. What else it happens with? It happens with other items. The only items that it doesn't happen with is green shells, red shells, and I think whatever other items that don't make you speed up for whatever reason. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Gamer. I know you are from Purple Phoenix's channel. Nice to have you here. Okay, I think I'm gonna let go and then just use this one. I gotta love how the camera just literally just goes under under where the Rainbow Road is. Funny. Excuse me, how did you... Brother. Come on. This track is so long. Why do you think Nintendo eventually shortened it down in Mario Kart 8? Because of that exact reason. Also, I like how when you run into a banana, it doesn't immediately register it until afterwards. This is why I personally think the one in Mario Kart 8 is a lot better than the one in this game. Because at least you can actually... It's sectioned off, and you can actually finish it quicker. I mean, look, if you like the original... this original version, that's fine. Make it 2 laps. Yeah, I probably would have if they even had thought of the idea of it, which they probably could have thought of the idea, but they didn't. Lame the music is still in the same pitch on the final lap as it should be in a slightly higher key. Well, they did not think of that until Mario Kart Double Dash. Like you can see right here, I'm holding a red shell, and I'm not going any faster. All right. Anyways, so yeah, 7 bloody minutes. If you weren't taking the little shortcut as well. 7 whole minutes just to finish that. Well, especially on 50cc as well. I don't know how fast it will be on any other CC classes. At least once again you can say that at least you can say right here. You don't have to worry about the when you're playing Grand Prix, you don't have to worry about the star ranks. That's one thing I'll say. By the way, I'll take this time while that's happening to plug my Discord server. Feel free to join the server if you want to. We would love to have you here. yeah, that's a thing. Someone, just like leaves, like sayonara. All right, I guess we'll go into time trials and explore Peach's castle because why the hell not? Which one was it? Here we go. Technically, I could have gone the other way, but I swear to God, by that point, Lakitu would have probably picked me up and put me back on the track. He doesn't pick you up? Alright, well, here we are. Yeah, this is literally just taking an asset from from Mario 64 and just make it a place where you can just drive for whatever reason. It'd be funny if you could actually go from that to go from this game to Mario 64. That'd be funny. Whenever I play this track, you almost always go to this side of the chains. I don't care. I don't care. Race data cannot be saved for this ghost. Well, I didn't ask anyways. Yeah, it's pretty much just like what you see in Mario 64, but in Mario Kart. Yeah, they took it away in Mario Kart 8. the devs probably realized after just leaving it so incredibly open in the right there, they were just like, you know what? I think we're going to close that. It's not like we can even save time trial data unless you have a N64 controller pack. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just I guess I'm gonna skip 100 and go to 150, because why not? Man, these loading times are so great! I love these loading times. These load times are absolutely amazing. You don't get that on the original. The great power of decompilers, right? Now you can definitely see when we play 150 how much the CPUs are definitely catching up with me. As you can probably tell right there. Here we go. There we go. Back off, Luigi, or you're gonna feel the wrath. There you go. That's what happened. That's what happens when you don't back off. Don't back off, ya bench. There you go. I was like, huh? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, maybe you want to take that back immediately, Luigi. You can never get a rocket start in 64. The rocket start in this is kind of a strange one. I think you have to have it right where. I think you have to have it exactly when you see the goal button, I think. Well, not the goal button, but like the what when you actually start. Because obviously, if you're like used to how it is in the more recent Mario Kart games, you would be more adjusted to how like you press and hold down the A button when you start seeing the two start like being on the screen. It starts flashing. Peace. Is there any way to get a mini turbo in this game? Yes and no. Yes, you drift and then wait until the letters go from white to a brighter color to a darker color, then let go. But you won't get a mini turbo from it. Ashen! Hey, how's it going? Yo, yo, yo. Here we go. Yeah, like right there, I didn't get it correctly. Ah! Why? Yeah, take that. Okay, I want to ask you as well, chat. Which sound of Yoshi do you like? Do you like Yoshi when he made those kind of sounds just now, or his more like, or like the one that you hear today? Today, yeah. What? What was that? What was that? What hit me? That's crazy. I think a fake item box? Did I seriously get hit by a fake item box? God damn it. Okay, I got a boost that time. Huh? I guess sometimes logic don't make sense. God, these controls suck. Yeah, take that, Bowser. You actually deserve that. Right. You all need to be small for a while. Alright, take that, Ouija. There you go. Okay, avoid the bananas. Bruh, imagine like Airship Fortress on Mario Kart 64. That would be hellish. That there is already waiting for disaster to happen. Oh, come on. I get hit by my own shell. My own friggin' shell. Second. Bowser ran into me and I hit his fake item box at the same time, bruh. Do I prefer this or Moo Moo Meadows? Moo Moo Meadows. To be fair, that's the one that I actually. I think that's the definitely Moo Moo Meadows because it was a much better track than Moo Moo Farm in my opinion. Funny, right? I've said that I don't really have that much solid opinions on most of the Mario Kart tracks, but here I am definitely talking about which Moo Moo version is better. In Mario Kart World, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I think I kind of liked how they did it in Mario Kart 8. Obviously, I'll obviously have a soft spot for the original, of course, because it is the original. That's where it made its debut. I don't know. I think how they did it in Mario Kart 8 was a little bit better in my opinion. Because it gave off the like morning vibe, like, you know, the the sunrise, early morning vibe to it in Mario Kart 8. Whereas Mario Kart World, obviously, it has the real time. Well, in its own world, anyways, the real time weather system. So it can just be. It could be either morning. It could be either during the day, evening, or nighttime. It can be whatever, literally. Whereas, which is why I personally think the Mario Kart 8 version had definitely had like its charm to it. Wow. Do I prefer this or Koopa Troop or SNES Koopa Trooper Beach 2 in world? Ooh. I definitely think like the one in Koopa Trooper Beach in world definitely looks good. Definitely a good glow up. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, both tracks are just as good as each other. I would probably give the Mario Kart 7's retro track version of N64 Koopa Beach just a slightly little bit more over the original version here. The 7 version of this is better thanks to the shortcut with the glider. Yes. Yes, that is correct. Regiment. You didn't even think about the 7 version? Well, I guess I can say I still stand corrected about how underrated Mario Kart 7 is. Also I got a blue shell hype in the chat. Wario, why? Do you not see there was a fucking train? Yeah, have a fucking rotten day yourself. Stupid. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. I can't believe this just happened, people. How dumb is Wario? Am I right? Alright. Favorite version of Calamari Desert? The original? Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart Tour / Mario Kart 8. Which one? Which one, chat? Wow, surprising. Okay, that's interesting. People are actually preferring the Tour / 8 version. That's interesting. Okay, Kiki is going for the original. Yeah, nice try, Luigi. Going through the tracks is a cool touch for you. Yeah, I could definitely see it. Yo, they should bring this back again because of the interconnected world. And the fact that they have like a train, like the train tracks, right? And you obviously, you know, in Mario Kart World, you can obviously do the rail grinding with your carts, right? This track would be perfect for it. Right? This track would be perfect for it. How long have we been going for anyways? I wonder. Let me check. Nine likes so far. Appreciate appreciate that, everybody. Like I said, if you want to if you want to What am I even saying here? If you're enjoying this stream, there we go. If you're enjoying this stream and you obviously are liking what I do here, be sure to obviously hit the like button. And I just saw it right there. Thank you for 10 likes. But yeah, I appreciate that, everybody. Alright, here we go. Time for time. What cringe thing's gonna say? Okay. And Bowser once again is leaving. Lamal. Serves him right. Serves him right. Hello. Hello, cringe. Congratulations. We're playing Mario Kart 64. Another one for the chat. The original Toad's Turnpike better or in 8? I definitely think the 8 version is a lot better. How's me? I'm doing good. I think the 8 version is a lot better because at least with the 8 version it actually looks a lot like you're driving through like a city, kind of like in Moonview Highway in a way. The other same, but you say 8 thanks to the controls. Yeah, I personally think like the amount of N64 tracks that I've gotten a lot better in later installments compared to when they first appeared here is like a lot better. Mario Grand Prix. Sled map. Alright, choose the flower cup. Nope, that is not Chris Pratt. Alright, here we go. Toad's Turnpike. You didn't realize your Minecraft kingdom has a cave despite below Y coordinate 0? Yahoo! Yeah, get hit, Toad. Get hit. Even though this is your track. I will be soon renaming this from Toad's Turnpike to Yoshi's Turnpike. Oh, great. Lightning. Her name is Purple Phoenix. Who's Purple Phoenix? I only know a cringe Phoenix. Ha! They both just ran into that big bus. Get got. Yeah, take that. the TTS. Oh my god. I guess if you want lols, Savannah has to do a super chat. If you want lols. By the way, Savannah, that is, you don't actually have to. Ah, come on. Just because I was right in between the two vehicles. Oh, that was close. Whee! Where's Toad? How do you just become a ghost? Yeah, take that. You deserve that. Lamau. Whee! Oh god. Ah! Oh god. Sorry if sorry if your ears are bleeding. Peach. Peach. What are you doing? Toad. What are you doing? No! God damn it. How dare you. Oh well. The TTS is funny. You still remember someone writing in the super chat, and you read it off as every A, like A. You love to see it, right? You love to see it. Yeah. If you, the fact that the fact that the TTS read it out as what Purple Fiend Zero Enix. Yeah. Oh my god. I love it. Is this better? The one. Is this better or the one on DS? This game is better than World. Well, have you seen the new update? Have you seen the new update, chat? For Mario Kart World? I was literally ranting about it earlier on in this stream. Crap. Ah! Dang it. Also, hey Blaze. Yeah, take that. How? Have I stopped? Peach? Okay. How did that not get you? Luigi! Take that. What? Nah! Get out of here. Shut the front door. Get out of here. Come on. I should have got him. I should have got him. Okay. Apparently I got lightning in second place. Funny. I love how the snowman just physically just popped into existence. What is this? Sonic Frontiers? That update pissed you off so much, dude. When I saw that, I was like, why? Like, why change that? Why change that? That makes no sense. You're so friggin' mad at that update. Honestly, when I saw that, I was like, nah, you can't be real. You cannot be real. Like, I watched Game Explain's video before I saw it in action, by the way. And I was like, this is not real. Am I dreaming? Can I wake up from this dream? Is this a nightmare right now? Like, what? Like, bruh. Yeah, it's so it is stupid. And what's funny about that is and you know what's funny about that is Mario Kart 8 and other previous Mario Kart games never had this. By the way, I want to make that very clear. They never had this. So I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, it's just so me. It's just so annoying. Because Nintendo be Nintendoing. You know what? They better be making a goddamn like hot fix. They need that. Cause that right there is the most out of touch like update. Speaking of Mario Kart World, this is the track that you just pretty much unrecognizable in Mario Kart World. Like, okay, so obviously you all know when you pick random, it picks a random track. But now, when that happens, it instead just picks one of the like tracks that are more closer to where you are right now. Logic? How does that make any sense, Nintendo? Like, who actually, in their right mind, approved of this? Seriously? Who actually approved this? Because seriously, they need to be fired or held responsible for the fact that they damaged what could have been a good game. I mean, Mario Kart World is still a good game, regardless. But like, how do you make a game and then you fuck it up that badly? Like, how do you stoop stupidly low? Like, seriously, that is so stupid. Why can't we not just have like a normal Mario Kart racing experience? Also, I'm gonna have to restart this track again, which is a good thing I can actually do that in. No! Oh my god, oh my god. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I'm getting the Choco Mountain experience. Yeah, I am. I can't believe this. How does this? How did this game? This can't be happening to me. Well, here we go again. You're all... Bruh. At least Bonanza looks fucking amazing, though. It does look amazing. Also, I'm probably getting way too distracted. I need to lock the fucking... Ooh, I almost nearly ran into those bananas. Yikes. Wario. How the hell? How the hell? How the hell? How the hell did I do thing? I can't believe Savannah even made that a command. Can you believe it, audience? Can you believe one of my mods actually made a command? I love that command. Didn't ask. Didn't ask you for that command. Yeah, take that. Jeez, that took two red shells. Dang. Donkey Kong, my nemesis. In Mario Kart, even. How did I spin out? No. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to... What the hell? Why am I 7th of all places? Screw off, Mario. Oh my god. I can't believe this. Actually, you know what? I'm ignoring you, chat. I'm ignoring you, chat. You are a distraction to me right now. I am locking in. I thought this was going to be a nice little stream, but nope. Apparently, this is turning into a fun look at Mario Kart 64 turns into actually me locking in and actually wanting to win because my Mario Kart ego will not allow losing. You kind of deserve that, Donkey Kong. Kind of deserve that. Also, I crashed into the wall. And again. I need to do better. What the hell? No! Why? Oh my god, it placed me all the way back here. Are you freaking kidding me? Can't believe this. Can't believe it did it would do this to me. Why? Oh my god, I can't believe it put me right in the worst position as well. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing right now. I am so far behind. Like, what the heck? Oh, okay. Well. Okay. I bounced back. Eventually. Right, what have you lot been yapping about while I was locked in? She was going to donate £500, but you're calling us a distraction. Oh well. Well, interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Wait, why is my thing now? Huh? Why is my thing now that? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, why is my thing that now? And then just realized, oh yeah, it's the other analog stick that's doing that. I got a lightning in third place. Mario, I know you're in the title of a game, but right now, this is Yoshi Kart 64, not Mario Kart 64. Thanks for taking the hit, Mario. Thank you. God, I hate how the CPUs work in this game. Done. This game's item distribution is so great. Totally. Good job, I did something. Yeah. Now I can't. Now I'll call you lot a undistraction. Alright, I'm gonna. Can I skip this? No. Who's driving off? I think that's. Yeah, Mario. You ain't getting that 500, bro. You're too broke. Shiggy took most of your money. I mean, look. At the end of the day, whatever you decided to donate, just donate whatever. Like I don't care what you donate. I appreciate every single one of you. Like you don't even. In fact, you don't have to donate at all. You could just. Yeah, exactly. You can. Yeah, Savannah donates her time and sanity, and then I donate my time and sanity. Because reasons. You try and donate when you can. Like I said, like donations are appreciated, but it should never be seen as a requirement. It's not like I'm asking you every single stream, being like, you lot are watching my stream. Why aren't you giving me money? Give me money right now. Pay me. Nah, chill. Nah, you look, listen, whatever you lot decided to donate, then look, it's obviously appreciated, no matter how small it is. All donations are appreciated. Again, let's just what am I trying to say here? Can we get a Switch 2 welcome tour stream? No. Not even if you paid me. I mean, you lot got up to like bloody 5 super chats to make the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 2020 game possible. I still can't believe that, by the way. You played the Switch 2 welcome tour for 5 hours and it made you depressed. Well, it's a good thing I don't need it. Should have came with the console, just like the Wii. Alright, here we go. The load times are so fast! Wow. W plan? Why do you lot want me to play games you lot know that I just wouldn't even try and be entertaining with? Like I didn't even want to entertain the idea of the 2020 game of Millionaire. And yet you lot got up to 5 super chats and now I had to do that shite stream. Because suffering? Because you're cringe, Savannah. Whoa, what the heck? Hey, no worries, Savannah. Have a great rest of your day. I will say I'll see you at the stream when you start. People like to see the streamers suffer. It's not complicated. Suffer for content. That's the words you are all looking for. That's what it is. You all are looking for the answer of we want to make you suffer for content and entertainment because yes, that's what it is. Ooh, that was close. But see you later, Kiki. Have a good one. I love my chat sometimes. I mean, what's funny is that you lot don't know this, but I was literally live on Twitch last night. And that was the very last time, by the way, that I was playing Mario Kart World on version 1.1.1, by the way. Wow. You tried joining the Twitch stream, but it lagged so much. My internet is amazing at home. I wish we could have much better internet. Come on. Why do I always keep spinning out? Stop that. Oh yeah, Bowser just disappears. Yeah, because that's definitely what you do in an N64 game. How the hell did I get a star in 4th? That's crazy. That's crazy. take that, Wario. Bruh, I got a lightning in first place. That's amazing. Mario Kart World when it was good, yeah, pretty much. And then Nintendo decided, you know what, we're going to be massive dickbags to our player base and release the most out-of-touch, like, update ever to a game. What the hell? Huh? Yeah, rubber banding. Do you love it? Or do you love it? Because I hate it. Yeah, I wish I had much better internet at home, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, it's like they're trying the hardest to be anti-consumer. Yeah. I mean, put it this way, right, chat? What is worse? Sega being anti-consumer with the digital deluxe edition of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds costing $90. For the digital deluxe, by the way, or this update for Mario Kart World that released today. Or was it like, what, last night, I think it was? Once again. Kirby needs to cook hard. Yeah, I've seen that the Kirby Air Riders game as well. I know that's another one that's coming out. I got Bowser. Peach, how do you just appear and then disappear in the same frame that I was in clear visible view of? Like, how does the logic work? Oh yeah, and then I realized this game has no logic. Lamau. There we go. That's one way to spin out. Of course Wario would be the one to be in front. Like, of course. You know what? Screw the item boxes. I'm going to use all my boost and that. Wonder how expensive it's gonna be. 70 is your bet. So it's gonna be, so for the physical and digital deluxe editions. What is it? So the physical Switch 1 and I think digital Switch 1 are $60. The Switch 2 is going to be $70. It's the Series Xbox One, PS5 and 4 $70. And also PC also $70 as well. Then there's obviously the digital deluxe. I'm talking about digital standard when I said that, but digital deluxe is $90. It's $90. So tell me, chat, what is more anti-consumer? That being $90 or Mario Kart World's update? Yeah, I bet that's a tough choice to think about. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still going to buy not Mario Kart World. I've already got that game. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I am not buying it for £80 though. I will say that. Like, the Digital Deluxe, like, what? Has the Sonic Prime skins? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Whatever. I guarantee you those are going to become available separately. So it kind of makes you wonder, right? Like, well then what's the point buying the Digital Deluxe other than just to have it more early and also play the game 3 days early, right? It makes absolutely no sense. Because here's the thing, right? Eventually, most of the skins that happen to be in Digital Deluxes eventually just get sold separately anyways. So it kind of makes you wonder, it's like, well, what's the point? You hate that 3 days bullshit? Dude, I hate it as well. I did that. I got the Digital Deluxe edition for Frontiers, and I also got it for Shadow Gens. But for Crossworlds, like, no. You're not making me pay 80 friggin' pounds just to buy the Digital Deluxe so that I can just then have the benefit, quote unquote, of playing it before even the official launch of the game. Like, I know people will buy the Digital Deluxe because, of course, they've got money to waste, so of course they're going to spend it and get that. But, like, what is really worth the $90 asking price? Like, seriously. No, you just pay more so you can play the game on launch. Yeah, and I did that with Frontiers and Shadow Gens, by the way. Why did you think I streamed the game, like, the day before it came out? It was because for that reason. Okay. Sure, that works. Where did that put me, anyways? I didn't check. Okay, it's still in first place. I'm gonna be real with you lot. I'm gonna be real with you lot. I'm buying the digital standard edition of Crossworlds because I'm not paying 80 pounds for that shit. No, you can fuck right off. You can fuck right off. Sega, you can cook, but sometimes you need to have a bit of a reality check as well. You're waiting for it to go on sale on the Switch 2 version. Yeah. The thing is, as well, is let's say if you buy the Switch 1 version, like, let's say you buy it when it releases, and then you basically can get like an upgrade path to the Switch 2 version. Seems like Sega is learning a thing from they are learning a thing from the Shadow Generations Switch 2 port mistake. And can I just say as well, I watched videos on the Sonic Cross Shadow Generations Switch 2 port. How can you call the things that I just saw an enhancement is beyond me. Because right there, because like, what? So if I wanted to have a good resolution, I have to play in 30 FPS. But if I wanted a higher frame rate, I have to play at a lower resolution, and just to achieve 60 FPS. Like what the hell is that? That garbage. Shame how Sega had the perfect opportunity to make Crossworlds 50 after World's pricing. They could have done that. They could have done that, but no. Instead, they instead opted to follow the industry. Which look, you know, obviously these companies are not our friends. Let's be real here. But like, even then. Even just looking aside from that, yeah, they could have done this better. Like they really could have done a slam dunk, and as you said, James, showed it at £50. They could have done a slam dunk. You don't even know if you want to buy Crossworlds, since the online will probably be dead within a month. Dude, if it's dead within a month, like, it just goes to show, just like, Sega just cannot make good racing games anymore. You know where Sega's racing game, like, era peaked? When Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing came out. That there had an online mode that was very good. When you look at All-Star Racing Transformed, Team Sonic Racing, and even this upcoming game, I guarantee you it's gonna be dead. It's gonna be dead. Like, for real. How long have we been live for? Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it for today. Yeah. Then that'll be the best place to stop for now. Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah, there's the Crazy Taxi game. I hope that is good, as well. I do hope that is good. Because I swear to God, if that game is absolutely terrible, that game, the gaming industry is cooked. Let's just be real. The gaming industry is fucking cooked. This is why I think the Stop Killing Games initiative movement needs to be recognized more. Anyways, yeah, but that was Mario Kart 64, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a really good, definitely a solid PC decompilation port, I do say so myself. So very fun. Obviously, you know, the game, it doesn't save it from just being absolutely not that great of a game. Well, especially if you look at it through the lens of today. If you look at it through at the time, then sure, it was a solid racer. But to be honest, I think once we got to Mario Kart DS, that's where we kind of obviously started just getting so incredibly good with it. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today. Oops, wrong one. Nope, that is the members one. Gotta love that. Alright, so thank you for tuning in. Be sure to give it a like and hit the subscribe button if you are indeed new here, so you don't miss out on brand new live streams or even videos as well from me. And over here is the last video or stream VOD for you to check out. And of course, I want to shout out you channel members if you want to get your name featured in the link in the description and at the end of my videos, be sure to click the join button or the subscribe plus button, whatever it is. You can also support me on Coffee as well, if that is what you want to do. Follow me as well, if I ever post there. Alright, you all have been awesome. I believe the pre-stream might be set up already. Let me have a look. No. Okay. I was gonna raid Purple Phoenix, but she's not live right now. Oh well. Oh well. Alright. Move that up. Also, thanks for 13 likes as well. I'll just say that. Alright. You all been awesome.